Good. What is your name?
Anna.
All right, good. My name is Greg. Where are you from?
China.
Beijing?
Henan.
Other than that, when you have a camera in your hand, everybody stops and watches you.
We are doing our social practice of our summer vacation, so can we make an interview?
You can interview me, yes.
Is this your first time in Beijing?
Yes.
Okay, today.
Good talking to you. That's my early opinions about what's going on here. Hello.
Let's take a photo.
You want to take a photo of me? Okay, very good.
Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
他那个是直播的还是啥呀
You gonna take a picture with me?
？Yeah.
Okay, good. Hold on.
他说啥你能听懂吗？他这是啥呀？他这前置摄像头啊？对，他这是大疆。
对，它属于铁类。OK。
All right, thank you very much. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
拍想拍。
You want a picture too? Thank you. Bye bye. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
How are you?
I'm fine.
How old are you? 15. Good English.
Yeah. Bye bye.
I'm making new friends. Oh, she wants a picture too. You want a picture? Oh, closer. Yeah, come here. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Where are you from?
Beijing.
Beijing. Beijing.
Welcome to Beijing.
Thank you.
Where from?
United States.
Oh, okay.
California? California. But
how much more YAHAWASHI and the gods? I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, the great millstone who still rule and teach well, and peace and blessings and safety unto the Lord's elect. Now this Jake here, this brother in the video, he's just I ain't gonna say he's a regular guy, because he's known as Coach Greg. I think he's one of those manosphere guys, gives dating advice and how you should carry yourself as a man to maintain your dominance and shit like that, man. But this is just a regular Jake. They're not showing him all of this praise, honor, and admiration because they understand that he's a celebrity. That's not why these people, these Moabites, the Chinese are the Moabites according to the Bible, they're not giving him all that praise and admiration because they know him. It's simply the fact that he's an Israelite. It's simply the fact that he's a son of God, that he is a prince of the power, whether he knows it, understands it or not. See, because our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Lord said that we are above all people that are upon the face of the earth. I mean, this dude is walking around like a celebrity. I would like to see a small hat go over there and see if them small hats get the same type of attention, admiration, and praise and honor. Nobody cares about them people, man. Those people are imposters. The real true Israelites are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the world knows it. Okay, and even to this day, our people are admired, they're praised, and they're honored just for being themselves, just for looking the way that they look in this godly manner, and having that beautiful, rich, dark brown skin. The Lord said that he's going to get us praise and fame. Like I said, how much more YAHAWASHI and the elect? If they're on this guy like this, man, it's going to be crazy. the kingdom is going to be absolutely crazy. That's why the scripture say in Micah, the 4th chapter, that every man shall worship his God, lowercase g. Because they're going to literally worship the Israelite man in the kingdom of heaven, man. The type of fanfare. Come on, man, what you doing? The type of fanfare that's going to surround the sons of God. I mean, matter of fact, I'll get a precept on that. I'm going to come back to Ezekiel 16 because, you know, our nation is described as a comely and delicate woman pursuant to Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 2. And so the way that even the Israelite man will be treated by the heathen is comparable to how a man would treat an attractive woman. How everybody is marvel at him. You know, the white man can't do that, man. The small hats definitely can't do that. No other nation can do that. Can walk in the midst of these heathen and just get treated like a straight up god or celebrity or somebody, you know, that's worth, you know, letting your daughter sit on their lap and take a picture with them, man. You don't even know this man from a can of paint. But they're over there sacrificing their children. Go stand next to him, take a picture. The woman is smiling ear to ear. You know what I'm saying? You can tell they getting all hot and bothered. They ready to take Jake down just for being Jake. So let me get that precept. I said I would go to Isaiah chapter 61 and verse 6. It says, "But ye shall be named the priests of the Lord Yahweh. Men shall call you the ministers of our God. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall ye boast yourselves." I'm going to jump to verse 9. "And their seed," whose seed? The Israelite seed. The Israelites' children. "And their seed shall be known among the Gentiles, and their offspring among the people. All that see them shall acknowledge them, that they are the seed which the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahawashi have blessed." That's coming to our nation, because this is the prophecy here in Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 19. It says, "Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee." The Lord's going to take away our oppression. Okay, all these nations that afflict us, and you Moabites, you so-called Chinese, you also had us in slavery. Okay, we built your great wall of China in slavery, and you have Israelites scattered amongst your people. But all over the world, you know, these heathen, they want to be just like Jake. You know, there's another video, I saved it on Instagram, and maybe I could put it in the front of this clip. But the woman was describing the Israelite man, and she was saying, like, everybody wants to be like y'all. You know, everybody, from the way that you walk, from the way that you talk, the way that you turn around, the way that you pick shit up. I mean, Jake has a special way of doing everything. The way that Jake answer the phone, the way Jake text, the way Jake drive. It's not like the heathen. We are a peculiar people. Matter of fact, I'll read the definition of peculiar now since I said that.
Peculiar.
It says characteristics of only one person, group, or thing. Distinctive, right? So the things that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans do, no other heathen nation does. It's particular to our nation, specific to our nation and our nation only, because we are the sons of God. We are a special people. Definition 2 says different from the usual or normal. Right, so we're abnormal. Abnormal is not a bad thing. Another word for abnormal is extraordinary. You know, we're beyond ordinary. That's what extraordinary means. Extra meaning beyond, ordinary meaning ordinary. We're beyond ordinary. We're different from the usual or normal, which is peculiar. So this is Zephaniah 3 and 19. "Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out. And I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame." And the first person that's going to get their praise and their fame is Yahawashi. The scriptures say in the book of Philippians that every knee shall bow to the name of Yahawashi Hamashiach. But right after Yahawashi Hamashiach, then you have the gods, the elect, the 144,000 gods. They're going to get their praise and they're going to get their fame. Let's go to, and the nations are waiting for it. And we're going to read that scripture next, because you can see the joy and excitement just to be amongst Jake like that, man. You know, this is praise in the Hebrew. the word is Thahalal. Thahalal.
Strong's H 8416. Tehillah. Tehillah.
In the ancient Hebrew, it's pronounced Thahalal. It says praise, song or hymn of praise, praise, adoration, thanksgiving. They kept saying, thank you, you know, so that they could get a picture to say, look, I took a picture with a black man. It's billions of people in China. It's probably very rare that they see a black man. They probably see Keisha more than they see, you know, Jake. It says an act of general or public praise. Ooh, you see that? Public praise. That's what that Jake was getting in the video. And this is not even the full fulfillment of that prophecy. Like I said, how much more in the kingdom when you see the manifestation of the sons of God, man? Let's go to the word fame in the Hebrew. The word praise was Thahalal. And now the word fame is Shum, which is what? Name or reputation.
Strong's H 8034. Shame. Shame.
Which is pronounced Shum, which is, it says name, reputation, fame, glory. So we're gonna get used to the celebrity treatment, the Michael Jackson treatment. It's gonna be bigger than Mike. It's gonna be bigger than the Beatles. It's gonna be bigger than Elvis Presley, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, anybody that people, you know, drool over nowadays. You know, our praise and our fame is gonna be greater than that. Romans chapter 8, verse 19. It says, for the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of God. So these heathen nations, as well as the earth itself, is waiting for the manifestation of the sons of God. They're waiting for the Israelites to come into power. You know, they would want nothing more than for the Israelites to rule on the planet Earth and the white man to be put down. You know, so this is a testament to how the Lord beautified us in the sight of these heathen. That video is. And I'm going to go to Ezekiel, because like I said, the Lord compared Israel to a comely and delicate woman. And so in Ezekiel, the 16th chapter, he's describing how he arrayed this delicate and comely woman, which is our nation. And so I'm just going to read through it real quick, but the point is in verse 14. This is Ezekiel 16 and verse 9. It says, then I washed thee with water. Yeah, I thoroughly washed away thy blood from thee, and I anointed thee with oil. I clothed thee with broidered work, and shod thee with badger skin, and I girded thee about with fine linen, and I covered thee with silk. Talking about how the Lord took care of our nation, how he pampered us, giving us the laws, the commandments, putting us in order, beautifying us in the sight of these heathen. It says, I decked thee also with ornaments, and put bracelets upon thy hands, and a chain upon thy neck. I put a jewel on thy forehead, and earrings in thine ears, and a beautiful crown upon thine head. It says, thus wast thou decked with gold and silver, and thy raiment was of fine linen and silk embroidered work. Thou didst eat fine flour and honey and oil, and thou wast exceeding beautiful, and thou didst prosper into a kingdom. Verse 14, and thy renown went forth among the heathen for thy beauty, for it was perfect through my comeliness, which I have put upon thee, saith the Lord power. Right? Because the scriptures say in Deuteronomy 6 and 4, you know, how great of a nation we are, how beautiful of a nation we are, and what nation is like this nation, because their God have put them in such great order, and they have laws and statutes and commandments that make them prosperous. You know, we are a wise and understanding people. That's Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 4. And so this is how the Lord beautified. Put this on do not disturb. This is how the Lord beautified our nation, which is, like I said, is metaphorically compared to a comely and delicate woman. And you can see how the nations view us as an attractive people just from that video, man. Just from that video. So, you know, we those people, man, because nobody's honoring you small hats that way. Nobody's flocking to you small ass trying to take pictures with you. You know, you never see no shit like that, man. People running away from you, man. The scripture say all that see thee shall flee away. People are exposing you. You know. It says here in the book of Sirach, I'm going to close with this. Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 10 and verse 30. It says, the poor man is honored for his skill, and the rich man is honored for his riches. He that is honored in poverty, how much more in riches? And you know, that Jake, he's obviously, you know, a little well off. Coach Greg or whatever. You know, he's a well-to-do Jake, doing well for himself in this white man's world, but you're only as big as your nation, and your nation is in poverty. Okay, so if our people can be honored in poverty, how much more in riches? As it says, Sirach chapter 10, verse 31, he that is honored in poverty, how much more in riches? And he that is dishonorable in riches, how much more in poverty? And that's you small hats, you Edomites. You've been dishonorable with your world domination. You know, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and you've done exactly that. You've been wicked, man. You know, and so how much more in your poverty? You're going to be the most dishonorable motherfucker. You are the scum of the earth, but everybody's going to know it soon to come. So Lord is edifying. Just a quick hit. Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.